question. I was naive and I feel very gullible actually, and so I signed it.
Professor Robertson testified that she was given a document by former Gauteng Health HOD, Barney Silibano, to sign that gave the stamp of approval on ill-equipped NGOs. Robertson says after the fact she felt foolish, deceived and complicit for putting her name on the documents.
I actually met with Dr. Silibano, Dr. Manamela and my own director, Ms. Lahani, and our mental health coordinator, and we all met at an NGO in Esidimeni. And I foolishly signed off 3, I think it was, on this checklist, which I hadn't really seen before.
In fear, she wrote a series of emails in 2015 to the Gauteng Health MEC Qedani Mahlangu, warning about the negative consequences that would unfold if the department reduced the Esidimeni beds by 20%, but says her warnings were ignored.
I actually felt I had been conned, and I had that same feeling that people have when they are conned of foolishness, gullibility, naivety, and I was at great pains to say that I'm worried about these. I put my signature to say these NGOs are okay, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Lawyer for former Gauteng Health Head of Department, Advocate Craig Watt Pringle cross-questioned Robertson's testimony that she had felt conned.
And you said in your evidence that when you received this checklist, you were taken aback.
I was.
Right? Why was that?
I didn't expect it.
Robertson admitted she signed the checklist without really considering its implications, as she was afraid to go against her head of department.
You didn't have to sign it, did you?
No, I didn't have to sign it. This was my head of department. I was just an employee, and I would have had to push back. And at the moment, in that instant, I did not think of pushing back. I did not want to be aggressive.
Pringle was relentless in his questioning.
You make no reference to the long answer that you've just given me about what caused your disquiet.
No, I had done that in my other letters.
Point that you have a concern with.
Sorry, excuse me, counsel. I had already said it in my other letters.
But Robertson's explanation failed to convince the advocate.
Dr. Robertson, I've taken an instruction from Dr. Silibano. He instructs me that, number 1, he did not con you at any of his inspections.
I just want to reiterate that I never said I was conned. I said I felt conned.
And he also instructs me that it was not him who gave you the checklist.
Proceedings resume on Friday. Nozintombi Mia, SABC News.